When you watch Ready, Set, Learn weekdays on the Learning Channel, here's what you'll see.
In 1992, the cable network TLC launched a programming block called Ready, Set, Learn, a weekday morning block that offers commercial-free content, including 6 hours of shows for preschoolers. At the time, the senior vice president John Ford discovered 35% of children have attended school unprepared, according to the Carnegie Foundation report. This made room to expand on children's programming, alongside with the addition of a new host on the network, featuring singer and songwriter Rory Zuckerman. Fast forward to 2003, and TLC decided to make a revamp. They diverted from using a live-action host, and rather used a penguin, who goes by the name Paz, originally from The Paz Show. From here, a new era unfolds, with the promos and shorts utilizing a mixture of animation and puppetry, even including other animal characters based on eponymous names like Pig and Dog. A new lineup would be reinforced into the schedule. The morning would kick off with shows like Magic School Bus, Brum, Save-Ums, and High Five. But there was a brand new show that found its place as part of this new lineup. This is the history of Animal Jam.
Are you ready for what's coming up?
Animal Jam!
Animal Jam is a live-action and puppet show created by the Jim Henson Company, with the show's development primarily written and created by John Derevlany. As the concept was pitched to the company, the production was officially greenlit, and they began filming in May 2002 in Orlando, Florida. 30 episodes were shot in 6 weeks, and the production wrapped up by June of that year for 1 season. Filming took place particularly at the Disney and MGM studio, which is the same studio where Kermit's Swamp Years was filmed. The show started its broadcast run on TLC on February 24th, 2003, and later Discovery Kids on March 3rd. The premise centered around physical activity, getting up and dancing along with the characters from the show, essentially to convey its purpose of being interactive for its target audience. The setting takes place in a jungle jam room, mainly representing the Animal Jam dance parties. The characters consist of the 2 main hosts of Animal Jam, Waffle, a cow monkey, puppeteered by Ricky Boyd, and Edie, a pink and yellow striped zebra, puppeteered by Leslie Carrara-Rudolph, who is most notable for being the same person that played Abby Cadabby from Sesame Street.
I'm a fairy godchild. My name is Abby. Abby Cadabby. Hey, come on. Let's show Waffle how it's done. Sit down. You can sit on a chair or on the floor.
The kids more so play off as background characters, to emphasize that the kids are present to engage and dance along. Other characters include this trio of DJs, who aren't given a name like the main characters, rather they go by numbers instead. We have a purple panda, going by DJ1, a red koala, going by DJ2, and a leopard, that's noticeably bigger than the other 2, going by DJ3. DJ1 was puppeteered by John Kennedy. DJ2 was puppeteered by John Tartaglia, who ended up becoming the creator of Playhouse Disney's Johnny and the Sprites not long after.
I'm Johnny and the Sprites. Did you see one Johnny and the Sprites?
And DJ3 was puppeteered by Andy Stone. And lastly, there was a huge full-bodied elephant character by the name of Bozark.
Bozark! Yeah, look!
Hey, Animal Jam superstar!
Yeah!
Although Bozark didn't have a speaking role, the person operating the inside of Bozark was David Maida. There was also an additional character in Animal Jam, named Pancake, who made a single appearance in episode 28 as Waffle's adopted sister. Pancake has the same voice performer as Edie, and the same puppeteer as DJ1. Fun fact, this exact puppet was also seen in Hannah Montana? We'll get into more details about puppets later, but this was a very neat discovery. An episode of Animal Jam typically follows a formula. The program opens up with a friendly and enthusiastic welcome by the hosts, Waffle and Edie, in a bright colorful room with a crowd of kids behind them. Waffle and Edie invite the viewers to a dance party, thus leading to a song introduction, consisting of a very brief segment of exercises and movement to get everybody warmed up. This was called Big Body Hello. After the brief warm-up, the hosts of the show meet up and talk about today's activity for the duration of the episode. Some of these episodes establish a storyline, such as wanting to go outside for a picnic or throwing a parade, though these episodes often dive into a type of physical activity or theme to demonstrate the various kinds of movements kids could do. Take the parade as an example. In episode 22, the two Animal Jam buddies talk about Bozark starting a parade, and every year, Bozark chooses someone to lead the parade. Subsequently, Edie tells the viewers that Waffle was chosen to be the leader, but then Waffle struggles in figuring out what's the most appropriate type of movement for a parade, resulting in a kickoff to the physical theme of the episode, marching.
Marching?
For the parade. That's what people do in parades, right?
After discussing the activity, she tells the DJs to play the first song. Prior to the beginning of each song, we see what the DJs are up to, mostly doing funny antics and providing comic relief.
See that spot over there by Edie and Waffle?
Yeah, I see it.
Woohoo! Bozark! Whatever.
Mainly hosted by Edie, she starts things off with a zebra ready pose.
Zebra ready pose! Hey, nice work, everybody!
The kids get into the exercises and dances, while Edie commentates about the fundamentals of a parade. The DJs sing, and real-life animal stock footage rolls on screen to portray every physical movement. This is how the concept of Animal Jam blends in, when Edie tells the kids to pretend they are a type of animal and act as if they were moving, like the described animal.
And now, try a duck march. Hands under your arms, flap your wings.
When the song is over, they take a break, and Edie checks up on Waffle to ensure that the song was useful in teaching him how to march properly. By the time it's all figured out, Waffle gains the motivation to go over to the dance floor and continue moving forward with the theme of the episode. In Waffle's song segments, he starts by instructing the kids to listen with their cow monkey ears.
Now listen up with your cow monkey ears. First thing to do when you're putting together an Animal Jam parade is to decide what animal you're gonna be.
And just like Edie, he tells the kids to move like an animal, and in this case, it's the perfect thing to do for his Animal Jam parade. After performing his song, he dresses up and feels confident about becoming the leader. But Edie still wants to help Waffle, and ultimately, they end up marching with each other, because the whole point of their parade is doing it together. And this is where Bozark, the superstar, comes marching on the dance floor. Once it's over, Waffle and Edie reflect upon all the fun they had in their parade, and how thankful they were to have two buddies becoming Grand Marshals in their extraordinary event. The episode closes off with one last song titled Big Body Goodbye, as they look forward to the viewer's next visit to meet again for another Animal Jam.
Big, big body goodbye.
Animal Jam did its part by encouraging the young audience to get up and dance. As the show mainly aired during the morning hours, participating meant waking yourself up and warming up to dances and exercises. While the show leaned more towards movement themes, there are parts where they dive into body expression with those movement themes. In episode 25, Hug-A-Day, Waffle states that he loves hugging his mother with the amazing pleasing and squeezing Mondo-loving super hug. The two Animal Jam buddies enjoy hugging each other, until it gets to a point where there's too much hugging, leaving Edie uncomfortable.
Hello, goodbye, feel better, I like you, I miss you, rub-a-dubby-dubby-dub, rub-a-huggy.
Whoa! That is too much hugging!
They say that the most important part about hugs are the positive emotions, and that there shouldn't be much emphasis on the way one person hugs another. Animal Jam, while doing its part to get up and dance, the program also encouraged movement without having to stand up. In episode 11, Take a Seat Please, the kids partake in following a different dance routine. A range of movements can be accomplished by staying seated, given the circumstances that not everyone is able to stand up and move along with the show. Shots of a kid in a wheelchair demonstrate that you can engage and you can have just as much fun in the Animal Jam dance party.
Pop it up, pop it up, pop it up, pop it up, pop it up.
It's time to do some improv. You'll help us make it up. Just shout out your suggestions and then we'll pop it up.
After the show's run, the puppets were seen in various other productions, mainly appearing in Puppet Up, a comedic improv show for adults. The Bozark costume made an appearance in Disney's movie Old Dogs, containing other Muppets, like Muppetop from Muppetop Shop. Providing more details about Pancake, the puppet was recycled and used in Hannah Montana in Season 2, Episode 25. Pancake remains unaltered and shown to be a little bit of a feisty character.
Oh, get over it, you sniveling little dork! Check out the middle-aged loser talking to a puppet!
Outside of production, all the puppets are safely stored at the Jim Henson Archives, just over in Los Angeles, meaning the puppets are still in circulation today. Animal Jam was an interesting show. They produced one season with 30 episodes and never came back to renew for another season. However, the creator himself, John Derevlany, has confirmed that there was supposed to be a season 2, which unfortunately never came to be.
There was a whole plan. The ratings were good. Discovery wanted more episodes. They wanted to give us less money. That would require getting a co-production partner. The Henson Company was never completely loved it. Certain people in the company did, but the overall company was like, this is a complicated show. It's expensive.
The show stopped broadcasting on television somewhere between 2006 or 2007, but even so, YouTube already existed, giving the Jim Henson Company the ability to post clips of Animal Jam on their channel in July of 2009. So they had clips back then, but the real question is, where are the full episodes? In 2016, the entire season of Animal Jam was on Tubi, and then it was taken off, leaving the internet with just clips of the show once again.
Part of the problem with any time you do a show with music, it's rerunning it. You have to pay the musicians again. You have to pay. There's a cost. That's why you don't see music shows much. And plus, they never translated it internationally. From a business perspective, it's hard for them to justify it.
There were 4 official DVD releases, all of which were distributed by Hit Entertainment. Fortunately, episodes have been ripped from DVD releases by YouTube users. But then in 2022, the Jim Henson Family Hub erratically posted Animal Jam up on their channel. The catch is, it's a clip, not an episode, in noticeably lower quality. As of today, 12 full episodes are up on YouTube and are available for viewing. The rest are either mostly lost, with just small snippets of the episodes, or are completely lost and have never been uploaded. What's even stranger than this is that when you search up Animal Jam on Google, the show is practically obscure, and it's the popular video game Animal Jam that pops up, which has absolutely zero relevance to the original show. So now fans who were, or who are, fond of the show are crossing their fingers, in hopes that a streaming service or anybody out there online has every episode archived. Fans are anticipating the day they get to relive their memories of watching Animal Jam, but more importantly, they are anticipating the day they get the full experience of having an Animal Jam again.